Making sure that we're here today to talk about a vision to create millions of new jobs and draw a line in the sand. We're announcing a resolution that has 10 key principles for job creation that we think all Democrats can stand behind and that we know this administration and the Republicans in Congress have not been supportive of. The principles are really simple. We want to invest in creating millions of new jobs. We want to prioritize a public investment. It's not about private dollars putting a tunnel somewhere and not going to other parts of the country. It's a public investment. We want to prioritize racial and gender equity and environmental justice. We want to embrace 21st century jobs. That means energy efficiency, modernizing the energy grid, solar and wind power. We want to expand the Buy American provisions we have so that we're creating jobs here, good family supporting wages, good union jobs, good jobs that have the Davis-Bacon prevailing wage standards. That should be the minimum we should be getting out of this projects that we do. We want to make sure that the wealthiest Americans and those corporations are paying for these efforts because they're going to reap the greatest benefits from these efforts in many cases. We want to ensure that these investments aren't paid for at the expense of things like Social Security and Medicare and Medicaid, because those are some of the most popular programs that we offer as a federal government. And we don't want to weaken or repeal existing laws around things like environmental protections and other areas simply so that we can have these new investments in our infrastructure.
The bridge that I cross almost, every day, I-35 over the Mississippi River, fell into the river 65 feet. And the people who died, the 13 some people who died, some were white, some were black, some were Latino, some were male, some were female, some were kids, some were older people, some were union members, some were business people. They were American. And so when I think about infrastructure, absolutely I think about the importance to our economy. I think about the great jobs that it's going to generate. I think about all these important productivity gains we will have. And I also think about public safety. Dangerous, uncared for, disrepair in our infrastructure is unsafe. We do need an infrastructure bill, but I tell you what we don't need: another big fat tax break wrapped up in the wrapping paper of an infrastructure bill. We need a real infrastructure bill. You know what? Dwight D. Eisenhower, he knew how to do an infrastructure bill. We just invested and built our interstate highway system. We need one today that'll invest in water resource, will invest in smart grids, that'll invest in all types of infrastructure products, but we need to just pay for it. We can do something now that it's really hard to do at other times. We have some of the lowest interest rates in a generation. If we borrow that money and invest it to rebuild America, we will pay it back many times, and we will have important infrastructure that we need that is competitive in the world. So the Progressive Caucus is standing in arm to arm with our friends in this coalition so that we can have an infrastructure bill that will be safe, that will put people to work, and will get you to work or to play in a safe, speedy manner. So let's fight for infrastructure, everybody. It's key, but we're just not going to go for any old bill, particularly no Trump bill that is perhaps just a big giveaway to his wealthy donors and friends. Thank you all very much.